So, ladies and gents, please welcome to poolside your referees and their team of technical officials. So our lead referee this morning is Caroline Horton, referee Paul Moss, and starters Andy Cowan and Amelia Moss. Officials, you may be seated. Okay, our first event is the boys 9 years and over 200 metre IM, an individual medley, 8 lengths, and this is heat number 1. Welcome to those of you who are watching online on YouTube. Give us a cheer if you're on YouTube. Yep, I heard them there, we can hear them. Leave your comments wishing well wishes for your swimmers. And if you want to pass the handle on, it's Burnley_BOBCATS. That's for people to watch online. So we've got 3 boys in this first heat. Setting off on fly, we have lane number 3, Edgar Cotter from Carnforth. Lane number 4, Charlie Parker from Preston. And lane 5, Elijah O'Neill from Carnforth. Turning from fly into back, we have a lead from Charlie. Fly time of 44.88. So we still have a lead from Charlie as he goes into breaststroke in this IM. Followed by Elijah. And then Edgar not too far behind there. So a first announcement about doing a little bit of shuffling. There's plenty of seats. Please don't be saving seats. There are people waiting who have paid to come in. So if you can shuffle down, and if you've got a seat next to you, you want to give a little wave, you can find a new friend for today. We can't sit on the stairs, unfortunately, just for health and safety, so please make sure that you're seated on a seat. And if you need something comfy to sit on, we can help with that too. Find yourself over to that reception table, what do I call it? Where you get your tickets from, where you sign in. And they've got some lovely little perching cushions. As we come into this last length, Charlie's still in the lead. Edgar pushing him to try and catch up in this freestyle. And then closely followed by Elijah. Well done, Charlie. Time of 3:26.46. Edgar in 3:30.32. And Elijah just coming in. Clap him in on 3:40.43. Well done, gentlemen. Heat number 2 is our first spot prize. So in lane number 1, we have Tom Jones from Pioneer 79. Lane 2, Oliver Sellers from Carnforth. Lane 3, Austin Richardson from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Joseph Elton from Clitheroe. Lane 5, George Brady from Leyland. Lane 6, our youngest swimmer in this heat is Ethan Jennings from Preston. And lane 7 is Miles Best from Wigan Best. Austin turned first in lane number 3. Close as we go into the breaststroke turn. Austin still just in the lead, closely followed by George, and then Tom Jones. Austin's maintained that lead in a time of 2:26.91 as he goes into his freestyle turn. George is still pushing him to catch him, but it looks like lane number 1 and lane number 2 are also pushing here. Austin is pulling away in this freestyle final leg. Going to come in the time of 3:07.45. Well done, Austin. You've won our first spot prize, followed by George, and then Tom, very close, first, second, and third. Let's cheer the ones in who are coming in now. Joseph, Ethan, and Miles. Well done, Ethan. Well done, gentlemen. Heat number 3. Full 8 lanes swimming in this one. First lane is Oscar Bromwell from Wigan Best. Lane 2 is Joseph Jones from Nantwich Seals. Lane 3 is Lucas Cook from Preston. Lane 4, Noah Grace from Wigan. Lane 5, Kieran Hartley from Chorley Marlins. Lane 6, George Burton, who started that rapidly, 35.19 in lane number 6. He's from Clitheroe. Lane 7, Ethan Sapasso from Leyland Barracudas, easy for me to say. And lane 8, Daniel Rakowski from Leyland Barracudas. Got a range of ages in this one, 3 11-year-olds, 3 13-year-olds, and a couple of 14-year-olds. A few of these will be aiming to go under the 3-minute mark, so let's keep your eye on that clock. Certainly, I think George has set off fast. Going into breaststroke, George has turned at 1:20.49. Followed 3 seconds later by Lucas and then Kieran. Again, George is still in the lead, but looks like swimmers in lane 3, 4, and 5 are trying to catch him. It's close between 3, 4, and 5, which is Lucas, Noah, and Kieran. Lane 5 looks like he's pushing here. Looks like George is too strong for it. He has indeed come on under the 3-minute mark. 2:52.75. Kieran at 2:53.54. And Noah at 2:55.74. Well done, swimmers. Good swimming, well done, gentlemen. Heat number 4. In lane number 1, we have Robert Barrett from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 2, Daniel Ashton from Blackburn. Lane 3, Michael Svarden from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Oliver Carter from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Isaac Peat. Lane 6, Sebastian Halewood from Leyland Barracudas. An empty lane 7, and lane 8 is Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. Ethan is the 12-year-old in this race. The rest are all 13. Lane number 5, Isaac has gone out fastest and turns first off the backstroke, halfway mark. Isaac's pulling away with this breaststroke here as he comes into the freestyle turn. Turns at 2:04.46, followed by Oliver, and then Robert, Daniel and Michael very, very close to each other. Looks like he's going to go down to the freestyle for third place, maybe even second. But Isaac is well out in the lead here in this first heat. His time coming into this was 2:47.75. Looks like he smashed that one there, 2:41.20. Well done, Isaac. Michael's coming in strong, finishes strong in second place, 2:47.62. And then Oliver in third place, 2:48.25. Well done, gentlemen. Heat number 5. In heat number 5, after slight technical delay, Jamie Wheatman is in lane number 1 from Leyland Barracudas. William Green is in lane 2 from Preston. Ewan Finn, Burnley Bobcats in lane number 3. We've got an empty lane 4. Lane 5 is Archie Spicer from Carnforth. Lane 6, Harry Elson from Aquabears, who started strongly and is about to hit the wall fastest. Lane 7 is empty. Lane 8 is Benjamin Nicholson from Blackburn. Archie and Harry going head-to-head here. Looks like this could be one of lost on this breaststroke. Very, very tight. As they touch that wall, I think Harry has just touched in front. And he comes up first. Fastest from the wall. There's a race on here, ladies and gents, I think. Ooh, they touch very, very close. 17.17, 10, just over, almost 0.2 of a second. But it looks like Archie has started to take the lead in this free. He has certainly turned fastest off the free. Archie from Carnforth, lane number 5, has stretched out a lead here. His entry time was 2:35.97. Yeah, well done, Archie. And Harry closely followed him. Good race, that, boys. 2:30.50 is the winning time. Cheer these ones in as they come in. Well done, Benjamin. Well done, Ewan. Heat number 6. In this Heat 6, lane 1 is Isaac Shaw from Preston. Lane 2, Oliver Nutter from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 3 is Robert Goodall from Aquabears. Lane 4, Ethan Coleman from Blackburn. Lane 5 is Rhys Pownell from Preston. Lane 6 is Rowan Allison from Preston. Lane 7, Oliver Stanley from Preston. And lane 8, Owen Donnelly from Clitheroe. Roberts turned fastest at 29.58 for his fly heat. And he's pulling away here as we go to the halfway mark of the backstroke. Turns fast. It's very tight between the rest of the field. Rhys is coming back at him here in his backstroke. Robert turns in 1:05.66. Pushes off into his breaststroke. Rhys had a little glance over then to see if he can catch him. I think he can. Oh, it's close here in this breaststroke. Robert is just still in front by just over a second from Rhys. It's all in the freestyle. Ethan, he's trying to catch him too. Not that far behind. Rhys looks like a man on a mission trying to catch him. Well, this is going to be a tight end here. Looks like Rhys has just taken a lead. And Rhys indeed wins that in a time of 2:24.47. Great race there with Robert at 2:25.21. And then Ethan in lane number 4, 2:26.93. Heat number 7 is a spot price heat. The Battle of the Boys started off, look at that. Started off really fast. In lane number 1, we have Ben Bedford from Clitheroe. Lane 2, Jared Cross from Preston. Lane 3, Alfie Owen from Wigan Best. Lane 4, Emil Dawkins from Preston. Lane 5, Daniel Canavan from Aquabears. Lane 6, Henry Holding from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Hayden Saul from Preston. And lane 8, Jonathan Waters from Preston. Emil has started fast like he did yesterday as he goes into his back stroke. He's being pushed from lane 3, which is Alfie, and lane 6 and 7. Again, looks like it's going to be a tight one. Emil's pushing out here. He's desperate for that spot prize. He won all his heats yesterday and didn't win one, so I got told I had to make sure he got one in this one. Emil turns into breaststroke at 1:02.2, but Henry is pushing him hard. 1:02.86 and Alfie 1:02.91. They say breaststroke is the leg that these IMs are won and lost on. So big pushes here from the gentleman. This is close between the 3 swimmers as they come into the freestyle turn. Emil just touches in front, 1:43.85. He's picked up a little bit of a lead, but here we go. Alfie is kicking on here with his freestyle. And then Henry up there in lane number 6. Also not out of this. Turns fast. Lane number 3 is now in the lead, Alfie. Emil's pushing, he's desperate for that spot prize. He's kicking hard. But Alfie looks like he's just going to take it in a time of 2:16.15. Second place, Henry, 2:17.39. Emil in 2:17.40. Alfie, well done. You've won our spot prize in that one. We next move on to event 302, which is the girls 9 years and over 50-metre butterfly. We have a good number of heats here in a moment when we finish. Sorry, Ben. This is now the girls 9 years 50-metre butterfly, heat number 1. Three swimmers in this first heat. We've got Darcy Fox from Chorley in lane number 1, she's 9. Sophie Jones, who's 11, in lane 4, she's from Preston. And another 9-year-old, Isabel Grundy from Leyland Barracudas in lane number 5. Lane number 4 looks like they're winning so far. Sophie from Preston. She's going to finish it in a time 59.01. Well done, Sophie. Gone under that minute mark. And Isabel did 59.11. Darcy in a time of 1:01.42. This is heat number 2. Girls in lane number 2 and 3 have gone out fast. Darcy Allenson from Leyland in lane 2. Charlotte Cook from Burnley Bobcats in lane 3. Charlotte Parker from Clitheroe in lane 4. Emily Herod from Chorley Marlins in lane 4. Alice Miller from Leyland Barracudas in 6. And Leonora Halfpenny from Blackburn in 7. 2 9-year-olds in lanes 4 and 5. The others are 10. We're leading here from Charlotte. Charlotte comes in with a huge PB there, 41.66, and Darcy in 45.46. Well done, girls. Let's cheer the last ones in as they come in. Heat number 3. In lane 1 is Katrine from Chorley. Lane 2 is Rose from Leyland. Lane 3, Martha from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Lucy from Preston. Lane 5, Elodie from Preston. Lane 6, Gracie May from Leyland. Lane 7, Chloe Gardner from Blackburn. And lane 8, Madeline from Aquabears. Lane number 7 touches first, that's Chloe, in a time 45.57. Some great times there, well done girls. Heat number 4. In lane 1 we have Heidi, lane 2 we have Elizabeth, lane 3 Hannah, lane 4 Matilda, lane 5 Katie, lane 6 Emily, lane 7 Jessica, and lane 8 Yvette. Some results from the boys 200 IM as these are coming in. The 9-year-olds, the gold medal went to Ethan Jennings from Preston. It's a close race here, it looks like, between lane 4 and lane 5. Matilda has just taken it up 46.99. Well done, girls. Good swimming. Heat number 5 is a spot prize heat. In this spot prize heat, we have Isla in lane 1, Isabel lane 2, Frankie in lane 3, Betsy in lane 4, and empty lane 5. Then we have Jamila in lane 6, Faye in lane 7, and Aurora in lane 8. We have a disqualification in event 302, this one, heat number 3, lane number 1. It's like Faye in lane number 7 has won that and got herself a spot prize. Closely followed by Isabel. Heat number 6. We have a full complement in this heat. Beatrice, who is our 9-year-old, in lane number 1. And then some older girls, lane 2, Sabrina, lane 3, Caroline, lane 4, Amelia, lane 5, Sadie, lane 6, Rebecca, lane 7, Isla, lane 8, Grace. More boys 200 IM results. The 10-year-olds, third place was Miles Best from Wigan Best. Second was Charlie Parker from Preston. And first was Oliver Sellers from Carnforth. Just as Amelia lands at a time of 36 dead. Great swim. Well done, girls who had just finished there. Fantastic swimming. Heat number 7. We have a couple of 10-year-olds in this heat. Well, we have actually one. Just in, lane number 1 and lane number 7. We have 2 10-year-olds, some other 12, 14 and 16-year-olds in this one. Some results from the boys. 200 IM, third place for the 11-year-olds, Austin Richardson from Leyland. Second place, Daniel Rakowski, also from Leyland. First place, Ethan Sapasso, also from Leyland. A hat-trick for Leyland. Well done, lane number 6, I think took that. Heat number 8. Swimmers set off fast here. We have Sophie in lane 1, Charlotte lane 2, Evelyn lane 3, Donna lane 4, Anaya lane 5, Lucy lane 6, Harriet lane 7 and Zara lane 8. In the 12-year-old boys in the 200 IM, second place went to Tom Jones from Pioneer 79 and first place Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. In the 13-year-olds, third place William Green from Preston, second place Isaac Pete from Great Harwood and first place Harry Elson from Aquabears. Close there. Looks like Lucy just took that at 40.33 in lane number 6. Heat 9. As they swim this, we'll do the final results for the 200 IM boys. Third place, Archie Spicer from Carnforth. Second place, Reece Pownell from Preston. First place in a time of 2:16.15. Excellent time. He would have won the 15 years and over age as well at that time. It was Alfie Owen from Wigan Best. Third place in the 15 years and over, Daniel Canavan from Aquabears. Second place, Emil Dawkins from Preston. And first place, Henry Holding from Wigan Best. And as we come in here, we have Madison in lane 1, but it looks like in lane 8 we've got Poppy, who's taken, close one there, between Poppy and Holly. I think Holly just pipped it. Heat number 10. As we come off the turn, looks like in lane number 7 and lane number 5, there's a race on here. Lane 6 is also pushing them there. Lane 7 is Jessica, and lane 5 is Karis. Lane 6 looks like it's just coming up. That's Ava. But lane 6 just took it on the dip there, 37.48. Well done, Ava. Heat number 11. In lane 1, we have Elise from Wigan. Lane 3, we have Sophie from Wigan. Lane 4, Emily from Carnforth. Lane 5, Ella from Great Harwood. Lane 6, Francis from Nantwich. Lane 7, Holly from Wigan Best. And lane 8, Bella from Nantwich. Looks like lane 7 is leading as they're coming into the last 5 metres or so. But looks like we took it with, in lane 3, Sophie, 35.88. Heat 12 is a spot prize heat. In this spot prize heat, we have Isla in lane 1, Ella May in lane 2, Abigail lane 3, Layla lane 4, Scarlett lane 5, Kira lane 6, Lucy lane 7, and Isla in lane 8. Kira has set off fast and she's in the lead as they're coming down this home straight. But coming behind her is Scarlett. So Kira's holding on as it stands, finishing a time of 34.83. Well done, Kira, who wins the spot prize. Heat 13. In lane 1, we have Abby from Chorley. Lane 2, Lucy from Burnley. Lane 3, Ruby from Carnforth. Lane 4, Olivia from Wigan. Lane 5, Daisy from Carnforth. Lane 6, Maya from Leyland. Lane 7, Catherine from Clitheroe. And lane 8, Emma from Chorley. Looks like lane number 1 just taking that, Abby, 34.25. Very closely followed by Olivia at 34.69. Heat number 14. No swimming lane 7, but we've got Ida in lane 1, Edith in lane 2, Imogen in lane, Olivia, sorry, in lane 3, Imogen in lane 4. Then we've got Grace in lane 5, Betsy in lane 6, and Alexis in lane 8. Alexis looks like she's leading this in lane number 8. I'm going to take this in a time of 33.91. Well done, swimmers. This is heat 15. Can I remind everybody who is sat on the stairs that you shouldn't be sat on the stairs, and that swimmers need to be in the sports hall before you get shouted at by somebody else that isn't me. This is heat number 15. A full complement here in this fast race. Eva, followed by Lily in lane 2. Lane 3 is Lucy. Lane 4, Elsie. Lane 5, Sally. Lane 6, Layla. Lane 7, Olivia. Lane 8, Ellie. Got a 12-year-old in lane 1 and 2. And then an 11-year-old in lane 4. Lane 6, Layla is leading. Fast time, 31.91. Probably aiming to try and get on that 32. Well done there. Very, very good. Heat number 16 is a spot prize heat. In lane 2 we have Ava from Great Harwood. Lane 3, Neve from Burnley Bobcats. Go Neve! Lane 4, Olivia from Leyland. Lane 5, Hannah from Blackburn. Lane 6 is Jennifer from Carnforth. Lane 7, Ava from Chorley. Lane 8 is Chloe from Preston. Fast swim here, very close. Lane 4, 5 and 6, 7 even. Could all win this in this last push. Good times, 33.43 for that winning time. And that's Hannah who gets a spot prize. Heat number 17. Full complement here in lane 5 and 6. The battle is there, looks like. Lane 5 and 6, it's going to be close on the wall, on the touch. Ooh, lane 5 just took that in 700th of a second. Kate in lane number 5, sorry, apologies. Heat number 18. In lane 1 we have Megan. Lane 2 we have Lucy. Lane 3 we have Charlotte. Lane 4 we have Olivia. No swimming in lane 5. Jenna's in lane 6. Maya in lane 7. And Eve in lane 8. Oh no, Eve in lane 8, apologies. The race here is on. Lane 4, Olivia, going fast. 30.46, great time. Fantastic, 30.46 for Olivia in lane number 4. Heat 19 is a spot prize heat. Lily lane 1, Megan lane 2, Eva Grace lane 3. Honor, who is going out fast here, lane 4. Honor is only 13 in this race. Lane 5 is Francesca. Lane 6, Mia. Lane 7, Lola. Lane 8 is Eloise. Fast swim, 29.06 for Honor in lane 4. Excellent swimming. You won the spot prize. Heat number 20, this is the last heat of this event. Lane 1 is Robin from Carnforth. Lane 2, Caitlin from Wigan. Lane 3 is Grace from Preston. Lane 4, Hattie from Burnley. Lane 6, Maddie from Burnley. Lane 7, Poppy from Wigan. Lane 8, Sadie from Preston. Up first after the turn is lane number 6. She's Maddie. Looks like a Bobcats race here between lane 6 and lane 4. Hattie and Maddie, who's going to take it on the touch. Hattie took it in 31.13. Well done, girls. Good swimming. This is event 303. The boys 9 years and over 50-metre breaststroke. Our first heat is a spot prize heat. A disqualification for heat number 19 in that last event, lane number 1. Alfie is in lane 3 from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4 is Owen from Chorley. Lane 5 is Matthew from Leyland, who's a 9-year-old in this heat. And then Bobby, lane 10 is from, lane 6 is 10 years old from Burnley Bobcats. Well done, Owen. And well done, Bobby, for winning a time 54.41. You get the spot prize. Heat number 2. Lane 1 we have Chi, lane 2 Joseph, lane 3 John, lane 4 Charlie, lane 5 Alexander, lane 6 Logan, lane 7 Felix, and lane 8 Harrison. Looks like Felix is in the lead as he's about to touch. Yeah, and he touches in a time of 53.68. Well done, swimmers. Heat number 3. Looks like Samuel in lane 7 is taking a lead here. It's going to be close on the finish. Looks like Alfie just touched in front in 49.66. Did he though? Let's just check. Can we get the results come up? Yeah, just in front. Heat number 4. Disqualification in heat number 2, lane number 5 for a technical infraction. We have Finlay in lane 1, James in lane 2, Miles from Wigan Best, Miles Best in lane 3, William Stanley in lane 4, William Latham in lane 5. Lane 6 is Elijah. Lane 7 is Samuel, who's streaking ahead here. And lane 8 is Edgar. Lane 7 is coming in at a fast time. 45.79. Excellent swimming. Heat number 5. Disqualification from heat number 1, lane number 3, for a technical infraction. We've got Oliver in lane number 1, Ron in lane 2, Oscar in lane 3. In the lead at the moment, Tom Jones in lane 4. Lane 5 is Thomas Owens, who's pushing him hard. Ooh, lane 8 might be taking this actually. Lane 6 is Oliver, lane 7 is Hayden, and lane 8 is Luke. But Tom just took it in 45.76. Heat number 6. Robert's gone out fast in lane number 1. Lane 2 is Joseph. Lane 3, Callum. Lane 4, Isaac. Lane 5, Lucas. Lane 6, George. And lane 7, Ethan. Looks like Robert is in the lead here. Should be tight on the wall, on the touch. No. 42.66. Robert. Good swimming. Heat number 7 is a spot prize heat. We have our first list of finalists for the girls 50-metre fly. In the 9 and 10 year age group, we have Daisy Mather, Neve Connolly, Ida Augustine, Poppy Stanley, Isla Liptrop, Way Ann Home, Isla Knox and Sophie Nicholson, who have made the final. And then 11 to 12 year old age group girls, Olivia Knox, Elsie Kay, Camila Holland, Jennifer McMillan, Alexis Aspin, Lila Cairns, Eva Turner and Betsy Lloyd have made the final there. Swimming fast in lane number 7 is Daniel. Touches in 40.63, followed by Joseph in lane number 2. This is heat number 8. No swimmers in lane 3 or 6 in this one. We've got disqualification for a technical infraction from heat number 4, lane number 7. Up first off the turn is lane number 7. Kieran. Sebastian is in the lead in lane number 8. Yeah, lane number 8 has taken that. Time 41.85. Kieran was second behind 42.62. Heat number 9. More finalists for the girls 9 years and over 50 metre fly. Poppy Mather in the 13 and 14-year-old age group. We've got Poppy Mather, Layla Lawrenson, Madeline Smith, Honor Luckhurst, Olivia Edgar, Charlotte Middleton, Kate Roberts and Eloise Wormsley. And in the 15 years and over final, we have Sadie Wilson, Lucy Beasley, Maya Smith, Francesca Brady, Hattie Varley, Grace Waring-Euler, Jenna Cross and Kristen Bezic. As looks like lane number 5 has taken that in a time of 37.46. That's Cameron from Clitheroe. Good swims as well from Oliver and Isaac. Albert Hope is our first one in heat 10, lane number 1. No swimmers in lane 6 or 7, but we have Albert Hope in lane number 1, Finley Warburton in lane 2, Isaac Shaw in lane 3, George Burton in lane 4, Jacob Birchall in lane 5, and then all the way over in lane 8 is Ben Bedford. All these swimmers came in with an entry time below 40 seconds. I think they'll all be aiming to try and do that again. Lane 2 looks like they're going to take this. Leyland Barracudas win 37.14. Well done, lane number 2, Finley. Heat number 11. Full complement here. Benjamin in lane 1, Archie lane 2, Henry lane 3, Brandon lane 4, Reese lane 5, Omar lane 6, Harry lane 7 and Noah lane 8. Tight between lane 4, 5 and 6. Currently looking like lane 4 is pulling away. Yep, lane 4, Brandon has taken that in a time of 32.99. Just an announcement for if you are have the owner of a car, VE10 BWZ, that's a Fiat 500, or KF16 KMU, that's a Hyundai, both white cars. Could you go and move them, please? They are causing an obstruction. Lane number 4 is leading this, Ethan from Blackburn. 32.70, followed by Thomas Pins, Burnley Bobcats 33.5 and Ethan 33.83. That's heat number 12. And our final heat in this event is heat number 13, and this is a spot prize heat. Lane 1 is Freddie, lane 2 Hal, lane 3 Thomas, lane 4 Jonathan, lane 5 Ben, lane 6 Rowan, lane 7 Jared, and lane 8 Archie. Preston Swimmer looks like he's taking a lead here. Lane number 4 is Jonathan Waters, followed closely by Ben Cook from Burnley Bobcats. Finishes in the time, Jonathan, in a time of 32.02. Fast swimming indeed. Event 304 is the girls 9 years and over 200 metre breaststroke. Heat number 1. In this heat we have Sophie in lane number 3, Rossa in lane number 4, Lily lane 5, and Emily in lane 6. 2 9-year-olds and 2 11-year-olds. This is a long race, so you know what's coming. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets, is what we're going to say, not a joke. Don't forget to get your raffle tickets. Still plenty of beer to win. Did I mention beer? I think after today and yesterday you do need beer, so get some raffle tickets for that. Or you can join the separate raffle for the Meta Quest 2. £3 a ticket for them, or 2 for a £5. Rossa has turned fastest after the first 50 metres. Just kidding, I am going to tell you a joke. What's a ghost favourite drink? What's a ghost favourite drink? Malibu. We got some laughs for that one. I think the timekeepers, this just keeps them sane. Swimmers, can you go back into the sports hall, please? Been instructed by the lead referee to let you know. Swimmers need to be in the sports hall, not on poolside in the gallery. I'm going to give you another joke. This is a fan favourite. This has come from the audience. So if you've got any more. Why was the broomstick late? Because it overswept. Overswept, see that? But it is taking mickey out of people with speech impediments, so I don't think we should laugh at that. Rossa is still in the lead in a time of 3:08.8. Built up a lead of about 5 seconds here. I've got some more finalists to announce that will go at the end of this morning. In the 9 and 10-year-old boys 50-metre breaststroke, the finalists are Archie Newton, William Nichols, Henry Hodkinson, Jack Calderbank, Archie McLaren, Ethan Williams, Daniel Rykowski, and James Hodson. Apologies, that is the 11 and 12-year-olds, not 9 and 10. The 9 and 10 finalists are Samuel Harrison, Edgar Cotter, Oliver Clarkson, Thomas Owens, Ethan Jennings, Oliver Sellers, Miles Best, and Finley Katowski. Good strong finish there from Rosser, hitting with 2 hands hard. Finishing a time of 4:10.64. Let's cheer our last ones in as Lily comes in. Good swimming. Heat number 2 is a spot prize heat. In the 13 and 14-year-old boys 50-metre breaststroke final, we have Cameron Parrington, Archie Spicer, Thomas Harris, Ben Cook, Reece Pownell, Harry Elton, Finley Warburton, and Jacob Birchall. And in the 15 years and over age group, the finalists are Henry Holding, Ethan Roberts, Brandon Taylor, Jonathan Waters, Ethan Coleman, Thomas Binns, Omar Juma, and Jared Cross. Well done, boys, for making that final. In this heat, we have in lane number 1, we have Sadie. Lane number 2, we have Gracie May. Lane 3, we have Lucy. Lane 4, we also have Lucy Adam from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6, we have Harriet. Lane 7, we have Jamila. Harriet is building up a little bit of a lead here, over there in lane number 6. Just a reminder that at the end of the morning session, we have finals for the 50-metre races that we've had. So that will be the boys' 50-metre breaststroke and the girls' 50-metre butterfly. Harriet has turned fastest at a time of 1:49.46 after 100 metres of this 200-metre race. For those people that are interested, on page 3 and 4 of your programme, they are the consideration times for the Lancashire County Championships for the boys and the girls. This is, some people find this a little bit confusing, so I'll try and explain it. It's the age as at the end of December next year. That's what you need to measure and be looking for. Not the end of December this year, the end of December next year, but all the times must be completed by the 10th of January, just coming up. And on that, for those people who don't know already, some of the clubs might not know this already, we do have a Last Chance Counties qualifier here right at the beginning of January, 5th to the 7th of January, Friday night, Saturday and Sunday. That's the last chance to get some of the Lancashire County times before the deadline on the 10th of January. So if you haven't thought about booking onto that one, then we would strongly recommend it so you can get those times that you are going to be looking for. Good swimming, girls. Harriet has won in a time of 3:49.09. Great swimming there. And Harriet wins herself a spot prize. Heat number 3. Another full complement. Lane number 1 is Phoebe Hindle from Wigan. Lane number 2 is Jessica Cadman from Carnforth. Lane 3, Olivia Cutter from Wigan Best. Lane 4, Neve Connolly from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5, Eleanor Dawes from Nantwich Seals. Lane 6, Emily Dickinson from Carnforth. Lane 7, Isla Assel from Clitheroe. And lane 8, Daisy Mather from Wigan. As they come up to the 50-metre mark, it's close between lane 6 and 7, Emily and Isla. And then in lane 2, Jessica is also pushing there. So actually Jessica touched first, 47.16. But there's 4 of them in the 47s there after 50 metres. Emily in lane 6 has turned fastest in 1:39.9, followed by Jessica in lane 2, 1:41. We have a disqualification for a technical infraction in this event. Heat number 2, lane number 1. Thanks again to those who are watching on the live stream. We hope you're enjoying it as much as we are in this warm Darwen Leisure Centre. If anybody's got any comments, I'm having a look on YouTube now, so if anybody's got any comments that they want to make, cheering some of their swimmers on, then do let us know. Finishing fast in lane 6 is Emily, a time of 3:25.45, followed by Olivia in lane number 3, 3:27.97. Heat number 4, Neely, coming up next. Well done. Good swimming, Daisy. Lane number 1 is a withdrawal. Lane number 2 is Felicity Coward from Leyland Barracudas. Next to her is Athena Johnson, also from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4 is Grace Ashworth from Preston. We have 13-year-old Catherine Fitton in lane 5 from Clitheroe. Lane 6 is Jessica Lockett from Leyland. Lane 7, Dana Juma from Blackburn. And lane 8, Laura Jones from Pioneer. Felicity turned first in 44.76, but it's close. Lane number 2 and lane number 5 are touching closely. It's Felicity and Catherine. Felicity from Leyland is still in the lead in lane number 2. Coming back at her though is Catherine. It looks like they are neck and neck as they're going into the 150 mark. Lane 2, Felicity has just pushed it out there. Time of 2:27.97 on the 150. Grace in lane 4, 2:29.94, and then Catherine 2:30.09 after 150. Last 50 to go. The Leyland Barracuda swimmer is in the lead. On this last turn, all to swim for between lanes 2, 4 and 5. Looks like lanes 4 and 5 have now pushed on. Battle there between 4 and 5. Catherine and Grace. Who's going to touch first? It's going to be in the dip. Lane number 4, Grace, 3:18.66. Just over a second, under a second behind Catherine, and just over a second Felicity just behind. Good swimming, all girls. Heat number 5. You always know when there's a Leyland Barracuda swimmer swimming. There we go, there it is. Lane number 1, we have Chloe Whittington from Preston. Lane number 2, we have Maya Taylor from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3, Tallulah Kay from Preston. Lane 4, Poppy Mather from Wigan. Lane 5, Daisy Dickinson from Carnforth. Lane number 6 is Kristen Bezic from Preston, and lane 7, Violet Cairns from Preston. 7 swimmers in this one. Tight up that top end there. As they hit 75 metres there. Turn off the 75. Preston are in the lead in lane number 6. At the 100-metre mark, Kristen has come in at 1:28.12. As we come into this last turn, lane number 6, Kristen is still in the lead. And then Daisy, lane number 5, is in second. Poppy in lane 4. But Preston swimmer trying to catch her. Well done, Kristen. A time of 3:03.55. So winner. Make sure you cheer all swimmers in. And don't announce heats before they've finished. Well done, Maya. Good swimming. Heat number 6 is a spot prize heat. It's close as we're coming in this first 50 between lanes 4, 5, and 5, 6, and 7. Sorry. But actually, lane 8 touched first. No, they didn't. There we go. Lots of swimmers in the 42s there. In lane number 1, we have Layla Dolan from Wigan Best. Lane 2, Elise Ainscough from Wigan Best. And lane 3, Ellen Jones from Wigan Best. Lane 4 is empty. Lane 5 is Kira Pickles from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 6, Anya Jolly from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Imogen Clarkson from Clitheroe. And lane 8 is Hannah Graham from Burnley Bobcats. Touching first after the 100 metres is Kira Pickles in 1:29.81. Followed by Anya in lane number 6. Kira's pulling out and getting a bit of a lead here. She hits the 1:25 mark. At the 150 mark, Kira came in at 2:17.84, built up a lead of about 3 seconds from lane number 7. Pushing hard here She goes into her final turn. Kira turns fast, coming into the home straight. Looks like she's going to take that. Strong swimmer there. Strong swim from Kira, looking for the spot prize. And indeed, she does win the spot prize. Let's wait for the times all to come up. Kira finishing the time of 3:05.71 and won the spot prize. Heat number 7 is the last heat in this event. In lane number 1, we have Jenna Binks from Wigan Best, 14-year-old. Lane number, no, we don't. She's not swimming. We would have had Jenna Binks in there. Lane number 2 is Sarah Pearson from Clitheroe, 15. Lane 3 is Olivia Ballard from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, who is taking a lead, early lead after 50 metres, is Jenna Cross from Preston. Lane number 5 is Elizabeth Adam, 13 years old from Leyland Barracudas. Nobody in lane 6. Lane 7 is Kira Johnson from Wigan Best. And lane 8 is also from Wigan Best, and that's Caitlin Hume. A few 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds, a couple of 14-year-olds in this one. A range. Jenna is building up a lead here as she comes into the 100-metre mark. She touches in 1:18.85 for the first 100. Elizabeth is just behind her, 1:22.51, and the race is on for third. Jenna was a lead of about 5 metres here as she's about to turn into the 150. Turns fast, 2:01.35. Just a reminder, Jenna entered in at a time of 2:43.42. She'll be pushing to try and beat that time. Turns fast, up out of the water, and is away before anybody else even turns. Really, really fast turn. Finishes really strongly in a time of 2:42.66. Followed in lane number 5 by Elizabeth, time of 2:50.33. Lane 3, 30s, lane 7, Kira in 2:55.97. Some excellent swimming by the girls there in a 200-metre breaststroke. This is the 200-metre butterfly, boys. There's just one heat in this, so because it's one heat, it's going to be a spot prize heat. So we have a massive range of ages in this one heat of the boys who have entered the 200 fly. At 9 years old in lane number 1 is Evan Wong from Preston. In lane number 2 is Owen Donnelly from Clitheroe, he's 14. Lane 4 is Joel Birtles from Aquabears, who set off fast here, he's 17. Lane 5 is Thomas Binns from Burnley Bobcats, who's 16. Lane 6 is Jamie Wheatman, who's 13 from Leyland Barracudas. And lane 7 is Edgar Cotter, who's 10 years old from Carnforth. As it stands, if you all don't get disqualified, you'll all get gold medals in your age group. A fast first 100 from Joel, 1:03.87. Joel coming in to 150. Fast swimming here. 1:41.62. We're pushing Joel, from Aquabears. His time on entry was 2:32.70. 2:32.70. On course to hit that. Fast 25 as he's coming here. As he goes past more swimmers. We've got an excellent showing here from a range of age group swimmers. Just as Joel comes in a smashing that entry time, a time of 2:19.81. Excellent swimming there from Joel in lane number 4, and then followed by Thomas in a time of 2:27.87. And now we've got cheering to do for the rest of the swimmers. Lane number 3 is Owen, he's coming in 2:48.13. And lane number 6, Jamie. And we will cheer all these swimmers. And Evan, 9 years old, smashing that in lane number 2, 3:14.97, taking 30 seconds off the entry time. Brilliant. And then let's cheer Edgar's. He's coming in this last 25 of a 200-metre butterfly. A really difficult swim, 8 lengths of butterfly. He's carried on going. Big cheers for Edgar from Carnforth, our 10-year-old, who again is going to smash his entry time of 4:30 in a brilliant time, 3:44, over 45 seconds off. Absolutely outstanding. Well done. Joel, you got the spot prize there. Event 306 is the girls 9 years and over 100-metre backstroke. This first heat is a spot prize heat. In lane 2 in this first heat, we have Sophie Rawlinson, 9 years old from Leyland Barracudas. In lane 3, we have Martha Whittaker, 9 years old from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4 is Sophie Jones, 11 from Preston. Lane 5, Emily Williams, 11 from Burnley Bobcats. And lane 6, Sophie Pacina, 10 years old from Blackburn. Lane number 6, Sophie is leading the way. Looks like Martha's going to hit at second at the 50-metre mark. In that last turn, lane number 6 is still leading the way. Lane 3 and lane 4 are also trying to catch up. It looks like Sophie in lane 6 is going to take that spot prize unless something special happens here in lane number 3 or lane number 4. Go on, lane number 3, sorry. Bit biased. Ooh, lane 6 in a time. Ooh. Maybe not. Let's just check those times. Lane number 6, indeed, 1:43.22, and then second, Martha, 1:43.71, and third, 1:43.75. Very, very good swim, girls. The spot prize went to Sophie. Heat number 2. As we come up into this 50-metre mark in heat number 2, leading the way in lane number 1 is Laura Jones, 45.78. In lane number 2, we have Eldie Cairns, 9 years old from Preston. Lane number 3, Lily Marsland from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4 is Eleanor Lee, also 9 years old from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5, Elizabeth Bates from Leyland Barracudas, 10. Lane 6 is Emily Helm from Leyland Barracudas, 9 years old. Lane 7, Heidi Butterworth from Bobcats. And lane 8, Iman Karawali from Blackburn. Looks like Laurie's still in the lead in lane number 1, but there's a battle on in lane 7 and 8 for second place. Laura takes it in 1:35 dead, and then Iman, I think, took it in 1:37.56 for second place. Oh, actually, no, sorry, Heidi took it in 1:37.50 as we cheer these final ones in. Good swimming, thank you. Heat number 3. In this third heat of our girls 100-metre backstroke, in lane number 1 we have Gracie May Ebbs from Leyland Barracudas. In lane 2 we have Darcy Allenson from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3 we have Faye Dickin from Burnley Bobcats. In lane 4 and 5 we have 2 9-year-olds, Frankie Davis from Wigan Best, and lane 5 Rose Alcock from Leyland. And lane 6, Matilda Bristow from Wigan. Lane 7, Lucy Hindle from Preston. And lane 8, Sadie Phillipson from Burnley Bobcats. Coming into this first 50, our lead is with Darcy in lane number 2, closely followed by Faye. As we come into this home straight here, we have Darcy and Faye battling out for first place. Darcy from Leyland Barracudas is going to take it. 133.21, and then Faye 134.96. Lots of PBs for swimmers today. Heat number 4. Loving the screensavers. Just slight delay. Goggles issues, who'd have them? Lane number 1 is Grace Hart from Leyland. Lane 2, Evie Oldfield from Clonford. Lane 3, Niamh Connolly from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Charlotte Cook from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5, Sabrina Nair from Blackburn. Lane 6, Erin McHugh from Clonford. Lane 7, Isla Knox from Wigan. And lane 8, Zara Silimana from Aquabears. Some results to announce from the boys 200 metre butterfly. In the 9-year age group, Evan Wong was the gold medalist there from Preston. For the 10-year-old age group from Carnforth, Edgar Cotter was also the gold medalist. The gold medalist for the 13-year age group from Leyland Barracudas was Jamie Wheatman. For the 14-year-olds, from Clitheroe was Owen Donnelly. And the 15 years and over, second place went to Thomas Binns from Burnley Bobcats. And first place in that brilliant time of 2:19.81, Joel Birtles from Aquabears. As they come into this final Final length here. Just to check. Here we go. Erin has taken that despite goggle issues. Well done, Erin. Spurred her on. 1:27.88. Well done. Well done, all swimmers in that one. Heat number 5. In this heat, there's no swimmer in lane number 7. But in lane 1, we have Arla Wakeman from Great Harwood. Lane 2, we have Way Ann Ho from Preston. Lane 3, Sophie Willets from Wigan Best. And teammate in lane 4, Phoebe Hindle, also from Wigan Best. Lane 5 is Jessie Calitz from Clitheroe. Lane 6 is Evelyn Burrows from Chorley Marlins. And lane 8 is Isabel Eccleston from Burnley Bobcats, who turns fastest in a time of 40.31. 1/10 of a second behind her was Sophie in lane number 3. Turning neck and neck is lane 8 and lane 3. A good turn there from Isabel up in lane number 8. Lane 3, Sophie's coming back at her there. It's going to be close, this. It's going to be on the touch, I think. Big kicks. I think it's going to be taken by lane number 3. Sophie in a time of 1:24.08. Isabel in 1:25.30. And then third place was Way up in 1:26.88. Heat number 6. We have no swimmer in lane number 5, but in lane number 1 we have Emily Dickinson from Carnforth. Lane number 2, Athena Johnston from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3, Natalie Latham from Wacklebears. Lane 4, Abigail Culshaw from Chorley. Lane 6, Grace Tushingham from Preston. Lane 7, Betsy Lloyd from Wigan Best. And lane 8, Daniela De Silva from Carnforth. Lane 7 is in the lead as we come up to the 50-metre mark. It's Betsy from Wigan Best. Turns in 38.33. 0.6 of a second. Behind her is Grace in lane 6. The Preston swimmer looks like she is They're going to hit neck and neck between Preston and Wigan Best as they hit 75, turning fast together. Lane 7 comes out fast, but it's a big push off the wall for lane number 6. A disqualification to announce from this event. Heat number 5, lane number 3 for a technical infraction. Well done, Grace. I think in lane, wait for it to all to come out. Yeah, Grace, 1:19.09. Betsy in lane 7, 1:19.51 in second place. Heat number 7. With a very official start there. Lane number 1 is Lola Dawson from Aquabeds. Lane 2, Madison Davis from Wigan. Lane 3, Ruby Oldfield from Carnforth. Lane number 4 is Isla Littrop from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Ida Augustine from Preston. Lane 6, Charlotte Turner from Chorley Marlins. Lane 7, Georgie May Jones from Leyland Barracudas. And lane 8, Jessica Cadman from Carnforth. Looks like lane number 4, Isla, is going to turn fastest after 50 metres, 37.9. But lane number 3 doesn't want to let her get away. That's Ruby, 38.48 on the turn. $75 metre mark, they are turning again. Isla has kicked off well. She comes down this last 25. The battle's on for third place too. First place was Isla in 1:17.96. Second, Ruby in lane 3, 1:19.58. And third, Ida in 1:23.37. Heat number 8. No swimmer in lane number 7, but in lane number 1 we have Amelia Bogdanska from Preston. Lane 2, Elsie Kay from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3, Lucy Jepson from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4 is Alexis Aspin from Preston. Lane 5, Caroline Bennett from Clitheroe. Lane 6, Yasmin Elliott, from Leyland Barracudas. And lane 8, Catherine Fitton from Clitheroe. The Preston swimmer turns fastest. Alexis Aspin, 37.06 on the turn. Building up a little bit of a lead here, but I think lane 1 might have something to say about that. Both turning fast. Lane 4, Alexis is leading the way, powering into this. Lane 1's trying to come back at her. And lane 3 also in the mix for second place, but first place goes to Alexis Aspin, 1:17.09. Good swimming. Nice dip at the end as well. Heat number 9 is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Lucy Charlesworth for Burnley Bobcats. Lane number 2, Ava Farnworth from Chorley Marlins. Lane 3, Carish Bedford from Clitheroe. Lane 4, Neve Whittaker from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5, Eva Turner from Clitheroe. Lane 6, Madeline Smith from Burnley. Lane 7, Holly Bromwell from Wigan. And lane 8, Grace Ashworth from Preston. It's close between lanes 5, 6 and 7. Maddie turns fastest at 36.79. Off the wall, lane 6 and 7 are well in front there now. It's going to be a battle between 6 and 7. 5 might want to have something to say about that. Lane 6 with the dip at the end is Madeline Smith, won the spot prize at 1:15.76. Heat number 10 is also a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Lila Cairns from Preston. Lane 2, Ellie Schofield from Aquabears. Lane 3, Ruby McCarthy, also from Aquabears. Lane 4, just in the lead, I think, Kira Johnson from Wigan. Lane 5, Olivia Plews from Preston. Lane 6, Daisy Dickinson from Carnforth. Lane 7, Elizabeth Adam from Leyland. Lane 8, Eloise Walmsley from Clitheroe. The fastest swimmer on that first 50 was lane number 4. It's close, this. There's 3 swimmers who are in this at the moment for this first place, but it looks like lane number 2 is coming back into it as well. Good kick off here will make the difference. Lane 6 and lane 7. Lane 6 is going out, but lane 4 is coming back up now here from Wigan Best. It's going to be close, this. It's going to be on the final stroke. Lane number 4 takes it. Kira in 1:14.13. Daisy just behind 1:14.64. Heat number 11. In Heat 11, lane number 1, we have Alex Holmes. Lane 2, we have Camilla Holland. Lane 4, we have Ava Bolton. Lane 5, Lily Owen. Lane 7, Holly Shearer. Lane 8, Ellen Jones from Wigan. Lane 7 and 8 are leading the way up in that top 2 lanes. Lane 7 looks like she has just stretched out a little bit of a lead. And lane 4 has got something to say about that as well. And lane 2, turning fast. Off the wall, looks like lane number 2 has taken the lead. Just 36.83 she turned at. But took the lead off the kick. So we're going to be on this last leg kick. Here we go, let's see what happens off the wall. First up is lane 7. Lane 8's pushing hard as well. Lane 8 has just taken the lead, I think. That's Ellen. Ellen pushing fast. Finishing the time at 1:15.98. Went up to that 1:16. Great swimming there, girls. Heat number 12. Lane number 1, we have Poppy from Wigan. Lane 2, Edith from Clitheroe. Lane 3 is Stephanie from Aquabers. Lane 4, Hannah from Blackburn. Lane 5 is Robin from Carnforth. Lane 6 is Aisha from Chorley. Lane 7, Olivia from Wigan. Going to this 50, the first 50 is fast. Lane number 2, Edith is in the lead here. 36.03. The Clitheroe swimmer is aiming to beat her entry time there of 1:16.75. Lane number 7, though, is taking the lead. That's Aisha. Lane 7 is about to take this in a time of 1:14.21. Sorry, 1:14.21. Good swimming. Heat 13. No swimmer in lane number 5. Lane number 1 is Olivia. Lane 2 is Eva. Lane 3 is Lucy. Lane 4 is Jasmine. Lane 6 is Kira. Lane 7 is Scarlett. And lane 8 is Megan. Looks like lane 7 and 8 are pushing, but also lane number 3 looks like they're going to touch first, actually. Preston swimmer, Lucy, 34.93, touches first. Pushing now as she gets into, and they come up to that 75-metre turn mark. Battles on here between lane 3 and lane 4. Lucy and Jasmine. I think Lucy is just going to pip it. Time 1:12.25, and Jasmine came in at 1:12.76. Heat number 14. Lane number 1, we have Maya Smith from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 2, Ava Grimshaw from Great Harwood. Lane 3 is Ava Grace Hodson from Wigan Best. Lane 4, there is an empty lane. Lane 5 is Freya Jones from Preston. Lane 6 is Lola Craig from Burnley Bobcats. Looks like at 50 metres, Lola's going to go in the lead. 35.14, a fast swim. Off the wall, lane number 1 and lane number 3 are catching her. Looks like the battle of Bobcats, lane number 1 and lane number 6, Maya and Lola, as they go into this final turn. They're up almost identical time. Lola's pushing there in lane number 6. Lane number 5 also. Lane 6, Lola. Smashed this time, 1:11.80. 1:11.80 in heat number 14. Well done, Lola. Heat number 15 is a spot prize heat. Disqualification in heat number 12, lane number 3. A technical infraction in that disqualification. In heat number 15, our final heat in this race, spot prize heat, lane number 1 is Sadie Wilson. Lane number 2 is Francesca Brady. Lane 3, Layla Lawrenson. Lane 4 is Mia Prickett. Lane 6 is Megan Doherty. And lane 8 is Lucy Beasley. Looks like lane number 3, Layla, is taking a lead here. Mia and Francesca are pushing. In fact, as is lane 1, Sadie. Quick off the turn there. It's going to be tight between lane 3 and 4. Looks like 3 is going to take it, Layla Lawrenson. As it stands, Layla just dipped on 1:07.79. Mia in 1:08.72. That concludes the girls 100 metre backstroke. We are now moving into the boys and open 9 years and over 100 metre freestyle. We have 13 heats of this, and then it's lunchtime nearly after the finals. Heat number 1. In lane number 1, we have Owen Hartley. Lane 2, Oliver Hall. Lane 3, Isaac Worth. Lane 4, Alfie Liversidge. No, there isn't. That's lane 5, sorry. Lane 6, Edgar Cotter. Lane 7, Harrison Edgar. Lane 8, George Atkinson. George has taken up a bit of a lead on this one. Just while they're swimming this, you know what we need now in a 100 metre freestyle. A Halloween joke. How do you know you've been ghosted? How do you know you've been ghosted? The poltergeist doesn't text you back. Yeah, okay, never mind. Not as much of a reaction as I thought we might get. Never mind. Lane number 8, George is the big lead here, finishing in a time of 1:20.28. That's a full 37 seconds off his entry time. Excellent swimming. Well done, boys. Good swimming there. Heat number 2. He's going to start in a moment. Let's cheer Owen as he comes down in lane number 1. Good swimming, Owen. Well done. Big cheers, please. Sorry, Owen. Sorry. Well done, Owen. Good swimming. Well done. Now we can do heat number 2. If we ever have a rerun of Gladiators, we know who needs to be the announcer for that. Lane number 1, we have Charlie Fairclough. Lane number 2, we have Matthew Williams. Lane 3, Thomas Linton. Lane 4, Joseph Monk. Lane 5, James Hilton. Lane 6, George Watkinson. Lane 7, Sam Harrison. And lane 8, Charlie Parker. It's close here. Lane 3, I think, is about to take it on the 50-metre turn. Yep, he goes in at 39.52 for his first 50. Results. Some results for the girls' 100-metre backstroke. In the 9-year-olds age group, third place Elodie Cairns from Preston. Second place Rose Alcock from Leyland Barracudas. First place Frankie Davis from Wigan Best. There's a race on here, isn't there? Lane 3 and 4. They're going at it. It's Leyland versus somebody else. And that somebody else is the winner, and they are from Blackburn. Lane number 3, well done, Thomas. Good swimming, gentlemen. Heat number 3 is a spot prize heat. Have I done? In lane 1, we have James Hodson from Burnley. Lane 2, Bobby Watkins from Burnley. Lane 3, William from Preston. Lane 4, Oliver from Clitheroe. Lane 5, Oliver again from Leyland. Lane 6, Thomas Beasley isn't with us. Lane 7, Daniel from Aquabears, and lane 8 is Alberto from Burnley. In the 10-year-old girls 100-metre backstroke, third place was Way Ann Hoare. Second place was Ida Augustine. First place was Isla Liptrot. A disqualification from event 307. Heat number 2, lane number 7. It's tight here, lane number 3, looks like they're going to check it. William James is coming close in lane 1. William does it in 1:17.68. Good swimming there, gentlemen. So, spot prize for William. Heat number 4. Apologies for going early. Lane number 1, we have Felix. Lane 2, we have Arthur. Lane 3, Elijah. Lane 4 is Lucas. Lane 5 is Oliver. Lane 6, Luke. Lane 7, Ethan. And lane 8 is Tom, who's turned fastest in that top 25. More results for the girls 100-metre backstroke. 11-year-olds, third place Elsie Kay from Leyland Barracudas. Second place Emilia Bogdanska from Preston. First place Poppy Johnson from Wigan Best. In the 12-year-old age group, third place Olivia Knox from Wigan Best. Second place Camilla Holland from Wigan Best. First place Ellen Jones from Wigan Best. Another hat-trick for Wigan Best. In the 13-year age group, third place Robin Salis from Carnforth. Second place Ava Grimshaw from Great Harwood. First place Kira Johnson from Wigan Best. In the 14-year-old girls, Third place, Daisy Dickinson, Carnforth. Second place, Jasmine Cadman, Carnforth. First place, Layla Lawrenson, Preston. It's tight here between Lucas and Tom. Looks like Lucas is just going to stretch it out and take it in 1:13.20. Let's cheer Elijah in, please. Heat number 5. Some more girls' results. Third place in the 15 years and over for the girls 100 metre backstroke. Third place was Sadie Wilson from Preston. Second place, Francesca Brady from Wigan Best. And first place, Mia Prickett from Burnley Bobcats. In the girls 9 years and over 200 metre breaststroke, some results. I don't think I've read out yet. Second place in the 9-year-old is Sophie Rawlinson from Leyland Barracudas. And then first place was Emily Helm for Leyland Barracudas. That's a 9-year-old. A 10-year-olds. Third place was Lucy Hindle from Preston. Second place, Daisy Mather from Wigan. First place, Neve Connolly from Leyland Barracudas. In the 11-year-olds, third place, Olivia Cutter from Wigan Best. Second place, Violet Cairns from Preston. And first place, Tallulah Kay from Preston. In the 12-year-olds, third place, Layla Dolan, Wigan Best. Second place, Ellen Jones, Wigan Best. And first place, Imogen Clarkson from Clitheroe. In the 13-year-olds, I'll mention that in a minute as we go in here. As our winner in lane number 4, Fiabome, 1:08.96. Good swimming there, young man. Heat number 6. Some more results for the 13-year-olds, 200 metre breaststroke girls. Third place was Caitlin Hume, Wigan Best. Second place, Kira Johnson, Wigan Best. First place, Elizabeth Adam, Leyland Barracudas. For the 14-year-olds, second place was Poppy Mather from Wigan. First place, Daisy Dickinson from Carnforth. In 15 years and over, third place, Sarah Pearson from Clitheroe. Second place, Olivia Ballard from Leyland. First place, Jenna Cross from Preston. In this event, which is heat number 6, we have James Tunstall in lane 1, Robert Barrett in lane 3, Joe Chadwick lane 4, Kieran Hartley lane 5, Ethan Chapasso lane 6, Henry Hodkinson lane 7, and lane 8 is Joseph Jones. Charlie Marlin swimmer is leading the way here in lane number 5. That is Kieran. Touches in a time of 1:06.91. Heat number 7. A disqualification in this event, heat number 3, lane number 2. In lane 1 we have William Lane 2, we have Luca, no swimmer in lane 3. Lane 4 is Albert. Lane 5 is Finley. Lane 6 is Ethan. Lane 7 is Daniel, no swimmer in lane 8. Lane number 2, Luca, has set off fastest, 31.45, but Ethan is not far behind him as his teammate. Looks like it's going to be a battle of the Otters. Pull the Otter one, here we go. Lane number 2 and lane number 6. Ethan looks like he's pulling away. Yes, Ethan wins in a time of 1:07.56 in that 100-metre freestyle. Heat number 8. Heat number 8. Lane number 1, we have Finley Katowski, 10 years old, the youngest swimmer in this race. Lane number 2, we have Oliver. Lane number 3, we have another Oliver. Lane number 4, Freddie from Great Harwood. Lane 5, Charlie. Lane 6, Michael from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 8, Charlie. Oh, look at this. This is a tight one between Oliver and Freddie. Again, Otters swimming against each other. It's for the title. Oliver 14 in lane 3 against Freddie 16 in lane 4. All to swim for here. Look, it's going to be tight on the touch. I think lane 4 might just have it. Is it? Ooh, lane 3. I think, let's just wait for the times to come up final. Yeah, lane 3, 103.6, and lane number 4, 103.69. Let's cheer our swimmers in. Heat number 9 is a spot prize heat. As they're coming into this turn, close. Ooh. 1/10 of a second between. Bit of a joke for you. What do you call a zombie who likes to fool around? Prankenstein? I see some dads that are loving that one. Lane number 3 touches, Cole, 1:03.31, just 6/10 of a second behind Ben Bedford. Well done, Cole, you won the spot prize. This is heat number 10. Heat 10, we have Nathan in lane 1. We have Freddie in lane 2. Archie lane 3. Oliver lane 4. Jacob in lane 5. Isaac lane 6. William lane 7. And Luke in lane 8. It's hard to call at the moment. Looks like lane number 3 as we go into the turn. 3 and 4 turn very, very quickly, close to each other. Archie and Oliver. Archie came fastest off the wall. Lane number 4 has just got into the lead. That's Oliver. Stretching away the Preston swimmer. Yeah, first place went to Oliver. Second place went to Archie. Third place went to Jacob. Very close, very close. Heat number 11. Lane number 1 is Lewis from Burnley. Lane number 3 is Flynn Morris from Chorley. Lane number 4 is Robert from Aquabears. Lane 5, Hayden from Preston. Lane 6, Burnley Bobcats, Oliver Nutter. Lane 7, Ben Cook, also from Burnley Bobcats. And lane 8 is William Murray from Preston. In the first 50, looks like lane 7, Ben Cook is taking the lead. Maybe not. Ooh, Flynn just touched just in front. Close between these swimmers. These boys have all got it to swim for. Ben and Alex. Ben is the youngest in this heat in lane number 7. He's 14. Lots of 15, 16 and 17-year-olds in this as well. Lane number 5 looks like he's taking a lead, the Preston swimmer. Lane 5, Hayden takes it in 58.76. 4 swimmers under a minute there. Fantastic swimming, well done. Heat number 12. Lane 1 is Henry Holding from Wigan Best. Lane 2 is Ethan Roberts from Leyland. Lane 3, Archie Spicer. Lane 4, I think turns fastest there, is Michael Birchall from Blackburn. Lane 5, Joseph Peat from Great Harwood. Lane 6, Elliot Mitchell from Aquabears. Lane 7, Reece Pownell from Preston. And lane 8, Rowan Allison, also from Preston. A big swim here, looks like lane number 6. He's just in front. Ooh, lane number 3 took it. 58.07. 58.07. The last heat of the morning is heat number 13, and it is a spot prize heat. Lane number 1, we have Jared Cross from Preston. Lane 2, Alfie Owen from Wigan. Lane 3, Jonathan Waters from Preston. Lane 4, Joel Bertels from Aquabears. Lane 5, Emil Dawkins from Preston. Lane 5 is Emil Dawkins from Preston. Lane 6 is Ethan Coleman from Blackburn. Lane 7, Ben Harris from Clitheroe. Lane 8, Brandon Taylor from Chorley. This is fast, 25.88 as Joel has gone out at. He entered today at time of 54.15. Be aiming to go under that 54 mark, I think, is what he's going to be aiming for as he powers down this. Takes a huge lead, and he's powering down here, the 17-year-old. 54.15. Is he going to touch in time? Yes, he is. 53.47. He tapped the board happy there. Well done. Joel got the win there, and a spot prize, which is more important, obviously. We're going to be moving into our finals, and just like we did yesterday, we're going to do some nice announcements for our finals. So here we go. Here we go. In the girls' 9 and 10-year-olds, 50-metre fly. Our first swimmer in lane number 1 is, let's hear it for Daisy Mather from Wigan. Lane 2, Neve Connolly from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3, Ida Augustine from Preston. Lane 4, Poppy Stanley from Wigan. Lane 5, Isla Liptrot from Wigan Best. Lane 6, Wayan Hall from Preston. Lane 7, Isla Knox from Wigan. Lane 8, Sophie Nicholson from Blackburn. Up first, lane 1 and lane 7. We've got Ida in lane number 3, looking strong. Lane 4 and 5 are also coming up, Poppy and Isla. Who's going to turn fastest? Off the wall. Up first is lane 5, is Isla. She's taking a lead. A great turn. She's going to come in fast. She's hitting it fast. As we come down into the list, who's going to get second and who's going to get third? Ida's coming back at her. Is she going to get enough time here? Lane number 3. 35.9 in just 0.08 of a second behind her, Isla Liptrot. And third is Poppy. Excellent swimming, girls. In the girls' 11 and 12-year-olds final, let's hear it for lane number 1, Olivia Knox from Wigan Best. Lane number 2, Elsie Kay from Leyland Barracudas. Lane number 3, Wigan Best, is Camilla Holland. Lane 4, Jennifer McMillan from Cornforth. Lane 5, Alexis Aspin from Preston. Lane 6, Lila Cairns from Preston. Lane 7, Eva Turner from Clitheroe. Lane 8, Betsy Lloyd from Wigan Best. The girls have gone out fast here. Looks like lane number 4 is in the lead. That is Jennifer. Jennifer is taking, she come off the wall fastest. Oh, lane 4 and lane 5. This is all to swim for. Alexis and Jennifer are pushing it down this final straight. I think Jennifer's going to take it if she carries it on. Here we go. Cornforth swimmer has just touched in 32.54. A wonderful swim. Well done, girls. In the 13 and 14-year-old girls, let's hear it for our finalists. Lane number 1 is Poppy Mather from Wigan. Lane 2, Layla Lawrenson from Preston. Lane 3, Madeline Smith from Burnley BOBCATS. Lane 4 is Robin Salis from Cornforth. Lane 5, Olivia Edgar from Chorley Marlins. Lane 6, Charlotte Middleton from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 7 is Kate Roberts from Chorley Marlins. And lane 8 is Eloise Walmsley from Clitheroe. So change to what's on the screen. Lane 4 is not on a Luckhurst. It is Robin Salis from Carnforth. And she's gone out fast, as has lane number 5. Lane number 5 has gone out super fast. Charlotte in lane 5 has touched first. I think there's going to be something to be said by lane number 6 though. Oh no, lane 5 is stretching out a lead. The Chorley swimmer is absolutely smashing this. What a time. She's going to come in. Let's watch the clock. She's going to come in just over 30.11. What a swim from Olivia Edgar. Sorry, apologies. Olivia. In the girls 15 years and over final. Here we go. Here's our finalists. Lane number 1. Our first Preston swimmer is Sadie Wilson. Number 2, also from Preston in lane 2, Lucy Beasley. Lane 3, Maya Smith from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Francesca Brady from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Hattie Varley from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 6, Grace Waring-Hewlett from Preston. Lane 7, Jenna Cross, also from Preston. And lane 8, making up the 5 swimmers in this final from Preston, Kristen Brezig. This is close. It's hard to call here. Lane 3, 4 and 5 and 6 all very, very close together. I think lane 5 touched first just on that first turn. Who's come out fastest? Oh, lane 4, Francesca. And lane 5, Hattie, he's coming back at this. Lane 4 is winning at the moment. Lane 4, Wigan best swimmer, yeah. Lane 4, 30.54, Francesca. Well done, Francesca. Some fast swimming there, girls. Now we've got the boys 9 and 10-year-old 50-metre breaststroke final. As the lights go out and the lights flash. The finalists, lane number 1, Samuel Harrison from Burnley Bobcats, lane 1. Lane 2, Edgar Cotter from Carnforth. Lane 3, Oliver Clarkson from Clitheroe. Lane 4, Thomas Owens from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5, Ethan Jennings from Preston. Lane 6, Oliver Sellers from Carnforth. Lane 7, here he is, Miles Best from Wigan Best. Lane 8, Finley Katowski from Clitheroe. Here we go, the dive deep. It's a 50-metre breaststroke final. It's close to call 2, close to call 3. Lane 3, I think he's just ahead on the stroke. As he goes into this turn, lane 3, 4 and 5 and 7 are really close. Let's watch this as they're coming back in this final 25. Up first is lane 4, I can't really see. Sit yourself down, young man. Here we go, here we go. Let's go, let's go. Lane 4 and 5, here we go. Who's going to see this out? Thomas in lane 4, Ethan in lane 5. Lane 5 looks like he's got it if it carries on like this. Lane 5, yes, touches. Ooh, let's just wait for the results to come up. I don't think they've got, yeah, lane number 5, Ethan, 45.74, and Thomas, second place, 45.9. In the boys 11 and 12-year-old 50-metre breaststroke final. Here are your finalists. Lane 1, Archie Newton from Blackburn. Lane 2, William Nichols from Carnforth. Lane 3, Henry Hodkinson from Leyland. Lane 4, Jack Calderbank from Chorley. Lane 5, Archie McLaren from Aquabears. Lane 5, is Archie McLaren. Lane 6 is Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. Lane 7, Daniel Rakowski from Leyland. And lane 8, James Hodson from Burnley Bobcat. The boys are up fast in this one. Lane number 4 and 5 are strong here. Going into the turn, lane number 4, Charlie Marlin swimmer hits first, that's Jack. Lane number 5, I think Archie might have something to say about this. But as it stands, lane number 4 is pulling away Jack Calderbank as he pulls that water fast in this breaststroke final. He is going to touch this fastest in a time of 38.48. Jack Calderbank. Fantastic swimming, gentlemen. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Boys, 13 and 14-year-old 50-metre breaststroke final. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you're as excited as we are. For our finalists, lane number 1, Cameron Parrington from Clitheroe. We have Archie Spicer from Cornforth. Thomas Harris in lane 3 from Clitheroe. Let's hear it for lane number 4, Ben Cook from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5, Reece Pownell from Preston. Lane 6, Harry Elson from Aquabears. Lane 7, Finlay Warburton from Leyland. And lane 8, Jacob Birchall from Blackburn. Oh, the boys have gone in. Oh, who's up first? Oh, lane number 3 is up first. But lane number 4, Ben Cook, will have something to say about that, I am absolutely sure. Lane 3, 4 and 5 are going. They have turned fast in less than 17 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see this. Lane 4 and 5. Lane 4 is Ben Cook from Burnley Bobcats. He is pulling away. Here he goes. Lane 4, Ben Cook. Going to take this title. Here we go. He touches in a time of 32.9. Well done. Ben Cook, Burnley Bobcats. Fantastic swimming. And our final of this morning is event 315, the boys 15 years and over 50-metre breaststroke. Prepare for a battle of the titans. Here we go. Lane number 1, Henry Holding from Wigan Best. Lane number 2, Ethan Roberts from Leyland. Let's hear it for lane 3, Brandon Taylor from Chorley. Lane 4, Jonathan Waters from Preston. Lane 5, Ethan Coleman from Blackburn. Lane 6, Thomas Binns from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 7, Omar Juma from Blackburn. And lane 8, Jared Cross from Preston. Okay, here it is. We've got some pink shorts and white out in lane number 3, but lane number 4, Preston swimmer, is going out fast here. Here we go, on the turn. This is fast, this is good, this is great swimming. These lads are earning their lunch. Here we go, lane 4. Oh, the Preston swimmer is going fast. He's leading here. Jonathan, he's going to push on. He's going to take a good time. What's he going to hit? He's going to hit 31.85. Wow, under 32 seconds for a 50 breaststroke. He's happy there. He's happy. He is happy. And we are happy because it's lunchtime, ladies and gents. I have got a disqualification to announce to bring it back down to earth from event 307, heat 13, lane number 3. Well, everybody, enjoy your lunch. We're going to be starting back up at 12:40 for our warm-up this afternoon. We've just got some quick results to read out for those people who are going to hear about these boys 100-meter freestyle results. In the 9-year-olds, second place Matthew Williams, first place Ethan Jennings. Well done. In the 10-year-olds, third place Oliver Clarkson from Clitheroe, second place Oliver Sellers from Carnforth, and first place Thomas Owens from Leyland. In the 11-year-olds, third place Austin Richardson from Leyland, second place William Taylor from Leyland, and first place William Nichols from Carnforth. In the 12-year-olds, third place Joe Chadwick from Aquabears, second place Henry Hodkinson from Leyland, and first place Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. In the 13-year-old age group, third place Cole Hood from Wigan Best, second place William Green from Preston, and first place Archie Lorimer from Clitheroe. In the 14-year-olds, third place Reece Pownell from Preston, second place Archie Spicer from Carnforth, and first place Alfie Owen from Wigan Best. And our last result for this morning, 15 years and over, boys, third place Ethan Coleman from Blackburn, second place Emil Dawkins from Preston, and first place with that fantastic time, 53.47. Woo! Joe Bertos from Aquabears. See you back at 12:40, everybody, for our warm-up.